Picture a time when flying wasn't just about getting from one place to another, it was an adventure. In the golden age of aviation, airlines were more than just businesses. They were icons that defined travel, filled with innovation, luxury, and a sense of wonder. But like all great things, their time eventually came to an end, leaving behind only memories. These airlines were true pioneers, introducing innovations like in-flight meals and international routes that transformed air travel. But as the industry changed, new challenges led to their decline. Now, they're almost forgotten, remembered only in history books and by those who once flew with them. In this video, we'll explore 9 of these forgotten airlines and their lasting impact on aviation. Airline 1, Pan American World Airways, Pan Am. Pan American World Airways, or Pan Am, wasn't just an airline. It was a symbol of American innovation and ambition. Founded in the late 1920s, Pan Am quickly became a pioneering force in the aviation industry, setting standards that others would follow. It was the first to offer transatlantic flights, making international air travel accessible to the masses. The introduction of the Boeing 747 under Pan Am's banner marked a new era in aviation, allowing more people to fly farther than ever before. Despite its groundbreaking achievements, competition and a rapidly changing industry led to Pan Am's decline. By the early 1990s, financial difficulties forced the once dominant airline to cease operations. Yet, Pan Am's legacy endures as an iconic name in American aviation history, remembered for expanding the horizons of air travel. Even today, the name Pan Am evokes nostalgia for the golden age of flying when the journey was as memorable as the destination. Airline 2, Transworld Airlines, TWA. Transworld Airlines, or TWA, was a major player in the aviation world for much of the 20th century. Founded in 1930, TWA quickly established itself as a leading airline, offering coast-to-coast flights across the United States. The Airmail Act of 1930 allowed TWA to secure vital mail routes, boosting its financial position and expanding its network. TWA became synonymous with luxury and innovation, making it a favorite among travelers during the golden age of aviation. However, the Airline Deregulation Act of 1978 introduced fierce competition, and TWA struggled to adapt. The final blow came in 1996 with the tragic crash of TWA Flight 800, which devastated the airline's reputation and strained its finances. By the early 2000s, TWA was acquired by American Airlines, marking the end of an era. Despite its decline, TWA remains a symbol of the elegance and excitement that once defined the airline industry. Airline 3, Eastern Airlines. Eastern Airlines was a dominant force in American aviation, particularly during the 1930s to the 1950s. Based in Miami, Eastern became the go-to airline for travelers between Florida and New York, establishing itself as a key player in the booming airline industry. The airline's success was largely due to the leadership of Eddie Rickenbacker, a World War I flying ace who steered the company with a firm hand. However, Eastern's fortunes began to shift in the 1970s when Frank Borman, a former astronaut, took over. Borman's management style led to mounting debt and labor disputes, weakening the airline's financial stability. By the end of the 1980s, Eastern was struggling to stay afloat. The final blow came when American Airlines acquired many of Eastern's profitable routes, sealing its fate. By 1991, Eastern Airlines ceased operations, leaving behind a legacy of innovation and a reminder of how quickly fortunes can change in the volatile airline industry. Airline 4, Braniff International Airways. Braniff International Airways was a vibrant and innovative airline that left a lasting mark on the aviation industry, especially in Central and South America. Founded in 1930, Braniff quickly gained prominence by acquiring smaller airlines and expanding across the Americas. Known for its bold marketing and colorful aircraft, Braniff became synonymous with style and adventure, connecting major cities and opening new routes to remote destinations. However, Braniff's rapid expansion also led to its downfall. The Airline Deregulation Act of 1978 created intense competition, and Braniff struggled to navigate this new landscape. In an effort to stay ahead, Braniff overextended itself, adding too many routes and purchasing more aircraft than it could afford. The airline's finances were stretched thin, and by 1982, Braniff was forced to file for bankruptcy, ending its once glorious run. Braniff's story serves as a cautionary tale of how unchecked ambition and overexpansion, without careful management, can lead to a swift downfall in the ever-changing world of aviation. Airline 5, Panagra, Pan American Grace Airways. Pan American Grace Airways, or Panagra, was a significant yet lesser-known airline in South American aviation. Established in 1929 as a joint venture between Pan American World Airways and W.R. Grace & Company, Panagra played a vital role in connecting the often isolated regions of South America. Operating primarily along the western coast, Panagra linked remote towns with major urban centers, fostering both travel and commerce in a developing region. Panagra's importance went beyond transportation. It was a lifeline for many communities in hard-to-reach areas. This commitment earned Panagra a loyal customer base and a respected place in aviation history. However, in 1967, Panagra merged with Braniff International Airways as part of Braniff's expansion into South America, marking the end of Panagra's distinct identity. Though not as widely remembered as some aviation giants, Panagra's legacy lives on through the connections it forged across an entire continent. Airline 6, Western Airlines. Western Airlines, one of the oldest airlines in the United States, was founded in 1925. Known for its slogan, "The only way to fly," Western quickly established itself as a trusted name in aviation, particularly on the West Coast. Starting as an airmail carrier, it soon expanded into passenger services, connecting cities across the region. Western Airlines was a pioneer in offering innovative services, such as in-flight movies and gourmet meals, which helped build a loyal customer base. By the mid-1980s, however, the pressures of a deregulated airline industry began to take their toll. Western struggled to compete as larger carriers expanded. Facing financial difficulties, Western sought a partner, and in 1987, Delta Airlines acquired the airline. This merger allowed Delta to strengthen its presence on the West Coast, but marked the end of Western Airlines as an independent entity. Despite its disappearance, Western Airlines remains a nostalgic symbol of early American aviation, fondly remembered by those who flew on its distinctive red, white, and blue planes. Airline 7, Air Inter. Air Inter was a leading domestic airline in France, particularly during the 1970s and 1980s. Established in 1954, Air Inter provided efficient and reliable service within France, connecting major cities and regional hubs. Known for its punctuality and no-frills approach, it became a favorite among business travelers and those seeking dependable flights. The airline operated specially designed aircraft for short-haul routes, maintaining a strong presence in the competitive domestic market. However, as the 1990s approached, the airline industry began to change. European integration and the rise of larger airlines contributed to Air Inter's decline. In 1997, Air Inter was integrated into Air France to streamline operations and create a more unified national carrier. While this expanded Air France's domestic network, it marked the end of Air Inter as a distinct brand. Over time, the name Air Inter faded into obscurity, remembered only by those who flew with it during its prime. Despite its disappearance, Air Inter played a crucial role in shaping domestic air travel in France, setting standards that influenced the industry for years. Airline 8, Sabena. Sabena, Belgium's national airline, was founded in 1923 and quickly became a symbol of Belgian pride in aviation. As one of the world's oldest airlines, Sabena was known for its extensive network across Europe, Africa, and beyond. It played a crucial role in connecting Belgium to its colonies and major international destinations, becoming a key player in global air travel. Sabena was synonymous with quality service and reliability, earning a loyal customer base over decades. However, as the 21st century approached, Sabena faced increasing financial difficulties. The rise of low-cost carriers and the burden of an aging fleet made it hard to compete. Mismanagement and failed partnerships only worsened its situation. By 2001, these challenges, combined with the airline industry's downturn following 9/11s, led to Sabena's bankruptcy. The collapse marked the end of an era in Belgian aviation, leaving a deep void for its employees and passengers. Though Sabena is now part of history, it remains a significant chapter in global aviation. Airline 9, Aloha Airlines. Aloha Airlines was a beloved carrier that served the Hawaiian Islands, offering essential inter-island flights for residents and tourists alike. Founded in 1946, Aloha Airlines became a key part of Hawaii's transportation network, known for its frequent and reliable service. The airline embodied the spirit of Aloha with its warm hospitality, making it a trusted name in Hawaii for decades. However, by the early 2000s, Aloha Airlines faced significant challenges. Rising fuel costs, intense competition, and financial setbacks put increasing pressure on the airline. Despite efforts to restructure, Aloha Airlines couldn't overcome these difficulties. In 2008, after 62 years of service, Aloha Airlines was forced to shut down, leaving many in Hawaii mourning the loss of a cherished institution. The closure marked the end of an era for inter-island travel, but its legacy lives on in the memories of those who experienced its unique brand of Hawaiian hospitality. As we've journeyed through the histories of these once great airlines, it's clear that the skies were once dominated by giants who have since faded into obscurity. These airlines weren't just about getting people from point A to point B, they were pioneers, setting standards and pushing boundaries in the world of aviation. Though they are no longer with us, their impact on the industry is undeniable. Would you have flown with some of these forgotten airlines if they were still around? Share your thoughts and any memories you might have in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. And if you enjoyed this look back at aviation history, don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more fascinating stories.